Welcome back to Man Across New Horizons. I'm dear darling, and shall we see what's going on our lovely little island of Fawnhollow today in a very, well, not a very late night episode. I don't think it's the latest episode we've done, but another quite a late episode because I was quite busy today, and for most of the day in fact, and I was like, maybe I'll record an episode at like in the morning, and I was like, I can't bother to record an episode at like 8 AM or something, so I didn't. So instead we're here at around 11:30 PM just to see what the nightlife is like here in Fawnhollow, which is always interesting. Maybe we'll be able to see Wisp and Celeste, because I'm not even sure if I've ever got them on camera before in these series, so that'll be a first time for everything. So good evening everyone, right now in Fawnhollow. It's 11:33 PM on Saturday, June 19th, 2021. If you can tell, my voice is going to be a lot softer today. We've got ASMR version, of course, as usual, and not the usual Twitch ones that you might think of, but just to keep it quiet. My throat's it's not raw per se, but like, you know, I've done enough talking today. So we're still just going to vibe with today. My reactions might be a bit delayed because I'm playing for the OBS screen just to like keep flux on to protect my eyes, but this is it, dear. I've been told so many times that I take things too seriously, so I'm going to really try to loosen up. From now on, I'm going to be more spontaneous, less stuck on rules and recipes. I'm serious. Oh, rethinking this now, Lily. Is that new? That might be new. I cannot recall if we got that before. Oh wait, hold on. What was Gulliver's voice? Oh, yar. Hey, Sailor Saviour. I've been doing some friend math, and wow, you've helped me out a lot since we met. Like, really an incredible amount. You deserve this crazy rare golden shovel DIY recipe as thanks. So, thanks. Humbly yours, Gulliver. That is incredible. That's the 30th time we've helped out Gulliver. And with that, we got the fantastic not recipe. Oh, yes, recipe. A fantastic recipe of a golden shovel. So I believe that leaves only the golden axe as a recipe that we do not know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, but just golden axe, right? And that only happens once you break 30 axes or so. So that's going to be quite a ways off. I guess we're getting there slowly, but perhaps I don't quite cut enough trees down. I was going to be like, who's our visitor today? Of course, it's KK Slider. Well, we don't really need to listen to KK Slider songs anymore because we got them all, but I guess perhaps we could end up with a concert. What? I've got some water now on my controller. I don't know how this happened. But yeah, I was just busy today. I've got a stomach full of KFC now that everything's well and done. I do like KFC, well, to an certain extent, you know. I mean, there's very few people out there who don't like fried chicken who actually can eat fried chicken, mind you. So, like, and obviously I'm excluding vegetarians and vegans. Anyone who falls into that similar sort of category of can't eat chicken meat, or I guess other products in fried chicken. And I guess you can't eat breadcrumbs if you're what's it called, celiac, gluten intolerance, right? Maybe, I don't know. Do breadcrumbs have gluten in? I would have thought they would, because it's I mean, bread, but I'm also not an expert baker, or at least when it comes to bread. Well, not even when it comes to other things, mind you, so who really knows? Yes, it's night time. It's summer as well, so maybe we can catch some fancy insects to try and get in preparation for when Flick comes again. But yeah, fried chicken's pretty good, and like, I don't know if that's my favourite thing. I remember when I was younger, I used to love KFC, which, like, isn't surprising, because I feel like a lot of people did when we were younger. But I used to, like, we always used to have McDonald's as our go-to fast food restaurant, because we didn't really have a KFC near us where we lived, and we passed by McDonald's on like a Saturday language school I went to. Ooh, a little shark. And it might be quite difficult to catch on OBS, but you know, we'll give it a shot. But yeah, and they had a McDonald's like right next door, which was weird because it took place we had these lessons in like secondary school, so you'd have thought having McDonald's nearby next to a second school is just sort of the McDonald's trying to capitalise on the teenage audience who probably absolutely adore having food like that, fast food at ready. Is this a shark? Oh, it's a saw shark. I call it a seesaw. Sorry. Got a bit of a sniffly nose as well, which you'll just unfortunately had to put up with. So if you don't like it, you don't like it, which, you know, I can't really do anything about that, to be honest. I'm blowing my nose. Again, it's still stuffed. But yeah, but KFC was like a fast food option we very rarely had. I remember the first time I had it was super awesome. It was like with a load of family friends. Or maybe that wasn't the first time. Maybe it was the second time. I can't quite recall. Some family friends. Oh, it was a bit of a strange thing to say. Oh, axe broke. Oh, we actually have to make a new one because Tom Nook's closed. I guess we'll go do that now. Oh, we can catch that 5. Oh no, I think we've already got a firefly model, but we'll go look. Sorry, excuse me. Okay, let's go catch some fish and then maybe we'll do it. I don't know. Yeah, but I wore a retainer at the time. I remember I put I took my retainer off obviously to eat food. I think I wrapped it up in some napkins because I wasn't carrying my retainer case around with me for some reason. Don't ask, I don't know. And then like we were done eating, I was like, "Where's my retainer?" And apparently the family friends didn't know I wore a retainer. I accidentally chucked it in a bin, but we managed to rescue it and it was all good. There's my reactions. It's too slow. You're too slow. So, I'm just gonna blame the OBS delay with that sort of thing. Man, I really sound like I've got a stuffed nose, don't I? It's nothing. I'm just honestly kind of tired. So, but there's nothing more, nothing less to that sort of thing. But yeah, what was I saying? I forgot. Oh yeah, the first time I had KFC. I don't know. In my mind, it was like one of the greatest meals I've ever had. Of course, when you're a kid, you don't really have a good perception of that sort of thing. Oh, I guess we could move Biscuit's house. Okay, let's see what Biscuit's house looks like. Well, we'll move in tomorrow because I feel kind of bad for being like, hey, do you want to move your house at 11 p.m? And it's not like we're quite pressed for when we want to move him. Oh, he's got like a little backyard. That's cute. What you doing? An angled signpost. Am I ready now to make this? I did have to make this. Oh, sorry. Maybe I should actually blow my nose. Okay, let's give it a shot, you know. You can talk to Biscuit while I'm doing. Thanks, Biscuit, and I immediately stubbed my nose as soon as I finished blowing it. So, really, there's no winning in this world. No, but then there's another time I had KFC. I was with a family friend's parent for some reason. I don't know why. It was me and him for some reason. He bought me KFC, and I was like, "Wow, this is amazing." Maybe that was the first time. I can't honestly. All the memories are a little bit confused in my head. And you know, and those are like the only 2 times I can really recall having KFC when I was like younger than 14 or so. Give or take. I can't really recall exactly, but it's quite nice. Sorry about that, a slight distraction. Oh, apparently I was in the middle of catching a fish. I had to get real close just to make sure I am adequately quiet because now it's almost midnight, so, you know. That's just how it happens. What was I talking about? I was talking about fried chicken, wasn't I? Yeah, oh, yeah, I forgot we moved Lily's house. I was like, what on earth happened? Oh, there was something else I wanted to say about fried chicken, but I can't remember what it was now. Oh yeah, I also wanted to check I got a firefly statue. Lily's house looking good, probably. I don't know. What was I going to say about fried chicken? Oh yeah, in my memory, it was like eating at KFC was like, wow, KFC's so delicious. I want to have it like all the time, but you know, you're a kid. You don't exactly make the most conscientious health decisions. Oh yeah, we do have a firefly. I see it over there. The most health conscious decisions for yourself, unsurprisingly, because you're a kid and you know you kind of just want to eat whatever tastes nice in the end, which you know is a respectable sort of goal. Obviously not something you can really abide by all the time, and something you probably shouldn't. But yeah, you know, as I get older and older, KFC, it's not like it's bad by any means. It's okay, I suppose is what I mean. Like every time, I don't have fast food like very often at all. Normally it's only if it's we gone out or something, or gone around to a friend's house or something. We might have KFC, or not sorry, fast food in general. Or if it's a situation where you know can't cook, you've got to have something fast. That's what fast food's there. Therefore, just have a quick meal, that sort of thing. What was I going to say? I can't remember though. But yeah, so I don't have it very often. So when I do have it, I'm just like the first like drumstick or wing I eat. I'm just like, oh, delicious, love this greasy fried batter. Hello, Lily. and pouring it straight into my veins. Or arteries, I don't know which one it goes into directly first. I'm not a biologist, don't mind me. Oh, I mean, obviously stomach and like intestine, but you know, small intestine, the nutrients get absorbed and that sort of thing, so where does that go? I don't know. Probably veins, right? I think so. It makes more sense to take them to other places first than necessarily the heart, but what do I know? Yeah, what was I saying about KFC? I just can't remember now. It was something stupid, probably. Just not nonsensical, but just like uninteresting. What was I saying? Oh, the first like couple of bites I had, I'm just like, oh, it's delicious. And then I have a few more. I'm on like my third and fourth like fillet, and I'm like, it's okay. And if I have any more fifth and sixth, I'm just like, probably shouldn't have had those ones. Not that they're like bad, but it's like, you know, KFC is obviously not particularly healthy for you. So like, you really got to weigh it up. Be like, is it worth me having this very unhealthy meal? Would I get enough satisfaction out of it, you know? I know it's a very sort of like robotic way to look at things, but sometimes that's what I do. And I'm just like, oh, first and second, absolutely worth it. The dopamine receptors, the dopamine levels are off the charts. I'm having it, it's a fantastic time. Give that nice sort of KFC Colonel Sanders crunch. Well, apparently Colonel Sanders like hates KFC now, and what it stands for. Don't quote me on that because I don't really remember. But yeah, third and fourth, it's okay. It's like you can go either way, and probably be better if I had like a fruit salad or something, but I didn't. Did that mission count? Seems like it didn't count. I didn't realise it did not count if you fished up trash instead of an actual fish. I mean, fifth and sixth, not worth it, you know. Is a decent like size dopamine like boost, but the dopamine per calorie ratio, you know, it's way off. It's not very efficient. You could do far better seeking out other foods to save that sort of desire within you, but hey ho, here we go. Let's too high and let's too low. Let's just, you know, have a cookie crumble sometimes. Now you might say, hey, so then like, what about other fried chicken? You know, it's a little bit reductive just to talk about a certain KFC fried chicken from America, from a state north of Tennessee. I don't know if that's right, by the way, that might be completely wrong. My American map knowledge is not very good. But, yeah, and you're right, you know. You got Korean fried chicken, you got like a Japanese ones, karaage. I mean, maybe you can count chicken cats if you want, but that's more like a cutlet thing. I guess I'd put that sort of in the same category as like a chicken schnitzel rather than fried chicken, but like, I guess technically it's fried chicken. Like if someone said, oh, chicken katsu isn't fried chicken, then I'd be like, I mean, it kind of is, basically. I'm not sure you're quite right in exactly the same way. It's obviously not deep fried chicken, but you know, we don't call it deep fried chicken, we call it fried chicken, and that's symbolic of what it actually is, which is chicken, which is fried. Like I say, I do like Korean fried chicken quite a lot, you know, but Korean fried chicken is interesting because it's very sauced up compared to what you'd expect from, like, I guess Korean fried chicken, no, not Korean fried chicken, sorry, KFC is more indicative of southern fried chicken rather than necessarily something different. Do we need a pill bag? We might need a pill bag, I don't remember, so let's catch it anyway. I'll pop it away in our inventory. Apparently I need to blow my nose again, but what else is new? We'll probably have quite a short episode, this one as well, because, you know, it's quite late. I don't want to go on extraordinarily long with an episode, but, you know, here we are anyway, still doing it. Seashells, can do. I don't know if it counts if you sell it to the Nook, not terminal, the drop-off box. I'm not sure if I've ever considered that. I've probably done it before, but I honestly just don't remember. There we go. There's the bells for midnight. Ding dong. I think we got them off. I honestly can't remember. Maybe we don't have them off, because usually I don't play that late to warrant catching them off in the first place. Why are we here? But to suffer? Oh, we're here to put stuff away. That seems reasonable. Put all of this away. We don't need that. We don't need that. Put this away. Just in case we put this away. I'm pretty sure we need twigs. And we might need more wood. I don't remember how much wood you need to craft a stone axe. So we'll just get it all out. Why don't we? Lay it all out on the table. The crafting table, that is. I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, I mean, KFC's like alright. Korean fried chicken, I definitely go with that over KFC. And you might say, would I go karaage over KFC? That's a good question, because the reason why karaage is so good is because of panko breadcrumbs, I believe, is what we use to cover it. Probably, I don't know. I know that's at least what we use for chicken katsu. I don't really know if that's applicable as well to karaage. My brain's not working. It's too late to record an Animal Crossing video, but here I am. It's going to be delayed as well by like 3 hours. Doesn't often happen. What am I doing? Why is my brain not working? It's ceased functioning. Just swap this over here. Just talk about what you're doing if you don't know what you're saying. That's what I always do. What's that? Rainbow stag. Rainbow stag's a bit difficult to catch. Balloons might be plausible. Oh, I mean, while we're here, might as well use our wardrobe. I would certainly take Korean fried chicken over Kentucky fried chicken most days. I don't know if that's an everyday sort of thing, you know. I'm someone who likes to work with like probability, statistics, and that sort of thing. Maybe like a 70-30 sort of split there. 70, yeah, maybe even higher. A 90-10 split from not KFC item to KFC fried chicken. Oh, I mean, obviously KFC is not like necessarily indicative of Southern fried chicken as a whole. And I'm sure it's much better if you home make it, if you go to like a small ma and pa's restaurant or something like that. Or a diner. I don't know. Our diner's popular in the south of USA. I'm not sure, but that was kind of a thing I picture. You can go to like a Texas barbecue. That's not really where you get fried chicken now I think about it. You know, hence the name barbecue. I'm sure it's considerably better than KFC, which is, you know, meant to be mass produced, mass sold, ASAP, because they have an insane amount of customers each and every day, which they have to satiate with their and keep up with ridiculous demand. Basically, is what I'm going for. So I'm sure it'd be much better if you go to a specific other place, which is much more well known, perhaps, for creating and selling Southern fried chicken. So, you know, perhaps it's a fault of me to judge Southern fried chicken on that. And, you know, with that, I do stand with. You know, these fast food restaurants tend to be much more of an abstraction of the actual food product themselves in the first place, right? Because, you know, the actual food product probably has like low margins or whatever when it comes to it. So how do you make it sell for more? You just, like, you know, cut down costs or whatever, take a few shortcuts here and there, and bada bing bada boom, you got yourself a good profit margins. Probably. I don't know anything about running a fast food business, mind you, so probably don't hold as much as, you know, oh, you know, great pun, take it with a pinch of salt. Excuse me, I can't talk. But I really do just like Korean fried chicken better. And I think it's because Korean fried chicken often comes with like a sauce which often has like garlic as a strong base for it, and you know what I mean? I do love my garlic. I'm like a reverse vampire, or my vampire who's developed immunity after all the years of slow exposure for vampires, slowly being exposed to garlic and building up a tolerance, and, you know, sort of like a natural selection thing where the best ones who have a best tolerance to garlic survive and are able to reproduce and convert more people to vampires who also have that same sort of genetic inheritance. No? I don't know. I just said like an absolute, like, what's the word vomit? That's like horrific phrasing, like a word avalanche, I suppose. Yeah, I do really like Korean fried chicken more, and something about it, like, the way it's crispy is different. Like, I guess it's because KFC is really quite oily, and I know that's sort of just like, you know, duh. What did you expect from like a fast food establishment? Of course, it's going to be oily. That's kind of like the whole dealio. Do I hear a balloon? Ooh, perfect timing. That's kind of like the whole dealio. Well, not the whole dealio, but rule number one of making things tasty is just add a butt ton of butter, oil, or salt to it. And that's exactly what restaurants do for things like that, you know. If you ever wonder why, like, vegetables in restaurants taste so much better than ones you make at home, there's like a whole stick of butter in there. Like a whole 500 grams of salt. Maybe not that much. I guess it kind of depends on the dish size, but you know what I'm basically trying to portray. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so of course it's going to be greasy, you know, but like, does it have to be that greasy? Does it have to be that salty? I mean, I guess it's kind of maybe my senses a bit more heightened because, you know, cutting out salt from your diet tends to make you much more sensitive to that sort of thing, you know. And honestly, not a surprise, I think, to a lot of people. And, you know, I'm slowly cutting more and more salt out of my diet just to, you know, reduce the sodium intake because it's not great for, you know, health, high blood pressure, that sort of thing, I'd imagine. Oh, I didn't realise KK Slider left at midnight. Fair enough. I guess we're not rounding us off with a KK Slider concept because he rudely decided to leave our island before we could even talk to him. How dare he? It is pretty salty. I mean, the salt is not even that bad that bad a part of it because once you eat quite a lot of it, which is like one or two, your brain sort of gets saturated on salt, and it's like, okay, from now on, all the other pieces will not taste that salty to you because you sort of like had your fill of saltiness there. Excuse me, hermit crab. I'm looking for shells and shells only. But yeah, I don't know. My friends Ali and Milky, they really like KFC. More power to them, that sort of thing. But it's a sort of thing that I definitely cannot have every single day. I not only would I die like calorically and probably the most imbalanced meal in the world. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10. Okay, that actually does make 10, astonishingly. Just focus for a second. Actually, sell everything you want to sell. There we go. I forgot what I was saying. Why can I never remember what I'm talking about? We should find someone else to talk to, though, just so we can get that mission. Chop down some waxes. Always do the chop the tree one, so we can eventually break this axe and get a golden one. Now that we've got the golden shovel, very exciting. What was I talking about? My memory's a goldfish right now. Things slipping in and out of my memory. The lapses, they come and go. There's something about KFC I was on today. Oh yeah, you remember that whole thing where KFC made like a visual novel a while back, like Colonel Sanders something I love you, which is it's just an absolute like Colonel Sanders is he alive or is he dead? I don't know. Even if he's alive, he's rolling in his grave right now because it's honestly just a horrific butchering, I suppose, of the KFC brand and the weirdness of representing him. I can't imagine like starting a company, having it take off to like worldwide appeal and like selling it off and then them creating like a visual novel myself. Actually, to be honest, it's not like I love visual novels. I just do like story and character based games, so I'm not like against them. But it's kind of weird, isn't it? It's a bit of a weird thing to do. And I mean, I guess it helps that the entire premise in the first place is kind of weird, so it sort of lampshades it before you can really think about it all too hard. Yeah, I played the first one. It was weird, and I got the true ending, as you say, where you romance Colonel Sanders. I don't really remember it, but that was weird, wasn't it? Should I see how many hours I got on it? I don't even have Steam open. Where the heck is Steam? Why is Steam not open? Steam. Open it now. Hopefully it doesn't make a weird sound. If it does, I apologise, but it's updating, so it should be okay. What was I saying? My brain's not working. Oh yeah, like a second one's coming or something, which is just bizarre. So definitely on my list of things which I don't think anyone asked for. Hello Steam pop-up, you're kind of blocking my OBS view right now. What was it called? I said it's called like Colonel Sanders I Love You. So now it's got some incredibly long name. I love you, Colonel Sanders, a finger licking good dating simulator. I played it for 1 hour 48 minutes. You might say that's 1 hour 48 minutes too long. I'd potentially agree with you there because The depth of it is not great, but it's amusing. There's the second one coming, and I completely forgot they had like rivals and everything. I will teach you how to farm hours in this game, so you can be like me and have 850 hours in this game. Why? Is all I can say to that. Oh, we can't actually talk to another villager because it's now past midnight. Most of them are gone to sleep. I think it's only Mira who's probably still awake, right? Yep. You know, Mira vibing. She goes to sleep at 2 AM from what I recall. Those sisterly villagers. Just always up so late. I guess we should just round this episode up here. I'd honestly probably one of the worst episodes because I just can't think of things to talk about. My brain is too fried. So just like fried chicken. Wow, tie-in. Wow, gone full circle. No, it's not going to get any better than that, so we might as well round it up here. So if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Animal Crossing New Horizons. I've been Darling. Likes, comments, subscriptions, shares, all greatly appreciated. Join me on Discord and follow me down below. Hope we can see each other again. But for now, it's our farewell. Well, hopefully we won't have such a quiet ASMR video tomorrow, but we'll see. So bye bye for now.